quickest way to make an avoidant feel unsafe is to pursue them when they pull away. Their nervous system interprets pursuit as proof that getting close leads to suffocation and loss of autonomy. Instead of chasing, become a safe harbor they can return to when they're ready. Show up consistently without demanding reciprocation. Be the person who's there without being the person who needs them to be there. When they withdraw, resist the urge to follow them into their cave. Instead, maintain your own emotional stability and let them know through your actions that you're not going anywhere, but you're also not going to make their withdrawal about you. This creates space for them to miss you instead of feeling trapped by your need for connection. Validate their need for independence without taking it personally. Avoidance feels safest when their autonomy is not just respected, but celebrated. When they need space, respond with understanding rather than hurt feelings. Say things like, "Take all the time you need," instead of, "How long will you be gone?" Frame their independence as a strength rather than a rejection of you. Understand that their need for space isn't about you being too much. It's about them needing to regulate their nervous system. When you take their withdrawal personally, you confirm their fear that love comes with strings attached and emotional manipulation. When you support their independence, you show them that love can coexist with freedom. Communicate your own boundaries clearly and kindly. Avoidants often feel unsafe in relationships because they don't know where they stand or what's expected of them. Unclear expectations feel like potential traps waiting to spring. Be direct about your needs without making them responsible for meeting those needs. Say, "I need to know where this is going by the end of the month," instead of hoping they'll figure out your timeline. Set boundaries around behavior you won't accept, but frame them as information rather than ultimatums. "I don't chase people who pull away, but I'm here when you're ready to connect," gives them clarity about your standards without feeling controlling or punitive. Show consistency in small ways rather than grand gestures. Avoidants are terrified of intensity because it feels unpredictable and therefore dangerous. Instead of overwhelming them with declarations of love or dramatic romantic gestures, show your care through reliable, consistent small actions. Text them good morning every day. Remember details about their work stress. Bring them coffee the way they like it. Consistency builds trust because it's predictable. Avoidants need to know that your love won't suddenly become overwhelming or disappear without warning. Small, regular demonstrations of care feel safer than big emotional moments that trigger their fear of engulfment. Don't try to fix or change them. The fastest way to make an avoidant feel unsafe is to approach them like a project that needs improvement. When you try to heal their attachment wounds or push them toward greater emotional expression, you're confirming their deepest fear, that they're fundamentally flawed and unacceptable as they are. Love them exactly where they are right now. Appreciate their unique way of showing care, which might be through actions rather than words, problem solving rather than emotional processing, or loyalty rather than verbal affection. When they feel accepted for who they are instead of who they could become, they naturally begin to soften and open up. Create emotional safety through patience, not pressure. Safety for an avoidant means knowing that love doesn't come with a timer or conditions for emotional performance. They need to know they can take their time processing feelings, that they won't be punished for being slower to open up, and that your love isn't contingent on them changing their attachment style overnight.